just because it is super fresh and very recent, I'm gonna go with She-Hulk.
How is that?
First episode of She-Hulk was out. Christine and I sat down and watched it, and we were laughing our heads off the entire time. It was great. It was super funny. Definitely written like from a woman's perspective. There's some fourth wall breaking. And I mean there's a lot of like it establishes the character. It shows her getting her powers and then training with Bruce Banner, and it was hilarious. Which I didn't really see coming. So it was a lot better than I expected, and even to the very end, like there's a mid-credit scene that had us howling with laughter. It was so funny. So really well acted. The lady that they got to play She-Hulk is
Tatiana Maslany.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in anything else, but I don't watch a lot of other stuff. But she's super charming and funny. She carries the show really well, and it's just crazy entertaining to watch.
She's from Regina, Saskatchewan.
Oh shit, good for her.
Yay.
Oh, that's really cool.
Canadians are taking over the MCU.
Yeah. It was one of those things. So like Christine, especially, like, a show is good when Christine wants to immediately watch another episode, because she doesn't do that. It's just one and done. Like she doesn't want to sit there for too long and just watch TV. So like it happened with season 1 of Westworld, where we immediately just kept rolling into the next show. And She-Hulk, unfortunately, is airing one episode a week, so we didn't have any more to watch. But it was definitely one of those shows where we wanted more immediately.
Have you guys watched Miss Marvel?
Yes.
Yeah, and I heard that's fantastic.
It was okay.
Oh, just okay?
Yeah, like
I heard really good things.
It was cool, because we're getting a lot of stuff from Miss Marvel that we haven't really seen before. Just in terms of like cultural and religious stuff that typically does not take center stage in American TV. So that was really cool to see that perspective. But overall, the show was okay to me. And I think coming out of Miss Marvel, like my expectations for She-Hulk were actually pretty low. And it just came in at like a crazy high and just stayed there for the entire episode.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really excited for more episodes.
Yeah, looking at there's I was just gonna say there's some good stuff coming into the Marvel side of Disney Plus. The I Am Groot looks hilarious.
I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, there's some good stuff coming. So lots to get excited about. I think Marvel Zombies is happening. There's go get your Fantastic Four Ultimate number 21 first appearance of the Marvel Zombies. Anyway,
I'm just looking at her biography and seeing what else she's been in. Not a lot that I recognize. The two that jumped out to me was she was in a Robot Chicken episode as Barbie and a flight attendant, and then a BoJack Horseman. She was the voice of Mia McKibben. She was the mouse. I love that show. I'm
not surprised she's done some comedy, because it shows. Like they're clearly playing to her strengths in She-Hulk. Like, she's hilarious.
She was in Parks and Rec. You guys, what? Yes. I know you don't. No. Parks and Rec. She was like Nadia Statsky. If you know who that is.
She's Tom Haverford's girlfriend.
I don't know who Tom Haverford is.
Aziz Ansari. That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
the end of Parks and Rec, the old Tommy boy finally finds love, and it's in the form of she plays a doctor on the show.
So I'm curious. I was curious about She-Hulk because I've seen the advertisements at the billboards, attorney at law or something like that, and I was very curious because how's the the special effects. I mean, obviously you're converting a regular human into a Hulk person. So how's that turning out?
It looks fine to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they have a lot to draw on, having especially like the smart version of the Hulk from Avengers Endgame. So like those assets are already there. I have to assume they reuse them because it looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
She-Hulk looks totally fine. The transitions are they feel pretty seamless. It's kind of uncanny. Like it looks like they captured her facial performance for when she's hulked out, but obviously it's not her. Like I don't know how tall that actress is, but all of the scenes where she's a normal person, she looks absolutely tiny.
She's small because if she plays across Aziz Ansari.
Yeah. And I think when she hulks out, she's like 6'7" or something like that. So not as tall as Bruce Banner's Hulk. So when there's scenes where it's Bruce Banner hulked out and she is not, she looks like a toddler. But yeah, I can't say enough good things. It's a ton of fun.
Real quick, she's received a lot of nominations and awards for her work in Orphan Black, a show I've recognized but I've never seen. A lot of Canadian Screen Awards, Canadian Primetime Emmy Awards, Gracie Awards, Vancouver Film Critics. It's just it's a long list.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. Gemini's in there about 4, 5, 6 times. So yeah, that's awesome. I gotta check it out. I was hesitant.
For that show.
I was hesitant at first because I was just like, I'm still haven't caught up with Marvel. I'm kind of marveled to death, but this one I was curious about it.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like I really enjoyed Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh, that was awesome.
It's
that was awesome.
So good. Yeah, Miss Marvel,
so
I was kind of lukewarm on. Honestly, I feel like because I wasn't necessarily the target audience, like it's very much a coming of age thing, and it's just. Yeah, I was lukewarm on it. Like it was fine. Her powers did kind of bug me a little bit, just because they moved away from how they were in the comics, and that's, if nothing else, Marvel has been super faithful to the comics pretty much the whole way through. So this was kind of a weird departure from that, and it was kind of a little bit off-putting. But yeah, She-Hulk, I'm really excited for more episodes.
Did you like Moon Knight?
Yes, Moon Knight was awesome.
I saw Moon Knight.
So
that's
good.
one I really caught. So
yeah, that was really cool. It was exciting for me anyways, like watching Moon Knight, watching something that I was just not familiar with the character at all going into it. Like I knew next to nothing. So that was a ton of fun, just going in kind of blind.
Oscar Isaac is such a good actor.
Oh, he's so good.
One thing we forgot to mention last episode, Jamie, Oscar Isaac was in the Robin Hood movie with Russell Crowe.
Was he?
Yeah, he was the Nottingham.
What?
Go back and watch.
Oh man, I saw that movie in the theater.
Yeah, I didn't know it until I was doing some research. I was
Holy
like,
crap.
It's Oscar Isaac. So really cool.
I gotta watch that.